Hello, everybody. It's Matt, and I just wanted to pull a couple cards for this weekend slash the week ahead. The last reading I did last week, if you don't remember, I pulled the Tower card, and then I had the explanation of the Tower card from last week until believe it was October. As of now, I just felt that I needed to pull some cards for the collective. And here's what I actually pulled. I'm using the Toth card. So, let's see. The first card I got is Lust Reversed, which Lust Reversed in a regular deck is Strength. The Strength Tarot card. Strength upright would mean that you have strength to get through this situation. You have the courage. You basically just have what you need in order to make it through. When we get to strength reversed or lust reversed, it's calling on you to have your inner strength. While we may not have the actual strength at this very moment to move forward, to think that we can create everything that we want, to think that everything we truly want will be ours, this is calling on us to remind ourselves from the universe, it's a reminder from the universe that you have what you need. And even if you don't think you have what you need, look inside, go inside yourself and realize that you are your own strength. You have all that you need. You have what you need to move forward, even if you don't believe it. And there's the key, is that if you don't believe it, you need to start believing in magic, in divine consciousness, in yourself, in the idea that even though things may look kind of wonky right now, they will all work out at the end. During the end, this process is unraveling itself to you. So if you're feeling really wonky over the next couple days, don't focus on the wonky. Don't focus on the lack. Don't focus on what you don't have. You need to start focusing on what is going right in your life. You need to start focusing on the emotion inside of you that is saying, yeah, I can do this. This is what I want. This dream, this passion, this idea, this love that I have for myself, for others, this is all that matters at this point. But if you're taking a step back and going, but I don't have what I need, or I don't have exactly what I want now, and you're focusing on the lack, well then what's going to happen is through this next stage, and I'll say through this weekend, through the next week, that's all you're going to get is lack. That's all you're going to get is the idea of lack and the idea of not having. So instead of focusing on what you don't have, you need to focus on what is actually working in your life, what is actually moving forward, how you feel, and start to gain the confidence, the trust, the energy in order to make something. And that's the key, is like you definitely want to create, you definitely want to feel, you definitely want to harness that raw emotion and intention to move you forward into the next stage. So then what I have now is the Priestess. And the Priestess is the High Priestess for a regular deck, but the High Priestess is now reversed. So while an upright stage, we would say that your intuition is great. You have the secrets of the universe, and your mind is on track. While it's reversed, we don't feel that we're connected. We don't feel that we know what we're doing or where we're going. And it's not that you do have a problem. It's not that you're truly disconnected from source. It's not that nobody is around. It's because we forget that we need to be strong for what's coming up, because sometimes we feel the lack when it comes to this lust card reverse. We're now kind of drawing back and going, well, I don't know if this is really want. But this is more of a disclosure to yourself, and for yourself, you your intuition to say, hey, I got this. What I'm thinking is correct. What I want is correct. I shouldn't be scared of what's not going on because I have what I need. I'm correct in the projects that I want to do. I'm correct in the steps that I'm about to make. And even if I don't feel it, I just need to move forward. I need to understand where things are where things are coming from and why I'm doing this. And it doesn't have to make logical sense at this point because it's not going to make logical sense. It just has to be that freedom from logic so that when your intuition actually goes full force into this next stage, you're already there. And you may feel a little bit disconnected. You may feel like, well, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm doing this, and it's not going to make any sense, but you're still going to do it. You're still being called to withdraw a little bit and figure out what this intuition is telling you, what source is telling you, where you're supposed to be going. And even though you may just be at this point where it's like, but nothing's working correctly, things are. Things are working so dramatically correctly, and you just need to have the strength in order to move forward. All right? And the last card I pulled is the Nine of Pentacles reversed. It's all reversed, and if you really want to like get into it, if all of them are reversed, it could look as a positive outcome. If I really wanted to look at this, I could turn them all right side up and say everything is going to be fine. Because it is. Everything in a reversed reading is trying to get you to look at what your strengths are, so that when you think all is lost, when you think that something isn't working right, you realize, you turn it around and look and go, oh, everything is coming. It's just going to take a little bit of time. So right now, as the nine of discs reversed is trying to tell you, like, you are worthy. Like, we're having some self-worth issues. We're having these issues of, but I don't know if I'm truly worthy. And what I will tell you is, if we can turn all these cards upright, what you're coming out with is you're getting over the idea of I don't have enough strength to move on. You're turning that into the strength. You're turning that into the courage. You're turning that into the desire. And you're also understanding that this knowledge, this great knowledge that you have from the divine, from yourself, from the universe, is causing you to move forward. So this feeling of being stalled over this weekend is going to dramatically change, because you're going to just get to this point where, like, I don't like feeling like this. I don't like feeling stalled. So you're going to turn this around on yourself. And it may take a week, it may take a couple weeks, but you're going to be stalled a little bit. And that's totally fine to be stalled, because what you end up getting is everything turning right side up. And even though you have the Nine of Pentacles reversed, it's going to end up in abundance mode. You just have to get through this little bit of a hiccup. Because when that Tower card came in, it threw away everything that you knew. It threw away everything that you were, and you had to start from scratch. So this is us starting from scratch once again. We just had a new moon. We're just manifesting and putting into more intention of what we actually want. Hopefully you're writing it down. Hopefully you're working on it very hard, because when the full moon comes through, you're going to have a very powerful energetic force that's going to ask you to release everything from when the Tower card came in a couple weeks ago, from that first full moon to this next full moon. You're building and building and building. You're building up all this positive energy, but you're also taking a look at all the negative energy that's still there and saying, I don't need this anymore. This is not where I want to be. I don't want to be in this reversal. I want to love myself. I want to love what I'm doing. I want to know that what I'm doing is positive, and what I'm manifesting is good for not just me, but for everybody else. And the key is, like, it is good for you. It's good for you. It's good for everybody else. It's good for what you need to manifest in your life. You just have to hold on. Hold on to the new moon. Keep building up that positive energy during this keep building to the full moon, and keep building up this positive energy during the new moon period, because it's a magical time. there's a lot of things that are getting us to kind of turn around and realize that our self-confidence may have been waning a little bit, that our self-esteem may have been a little bit down. So we're trying to reverse this and go, I have the self-confidence, I have the self-esteem, I wanna be able to move forward in life with this dramatic new reversal and new testimonial of who I truly am. But you also have to listen to yourself. You have to listen to yourself. You have to listen to the universe. You have to listen to your deities. You have to listen to what you hold dear, and everything will turn out. Everything will turn out very positive. Everything will turn out positively for you in the end if you just don't go into this whole little spiel of telling yourself that you can't do it. So hopefully all that worked. I hope this was a good reading for you, and it's just a good reminder that you just need to keep building up positive energy for the next full moon. So you can release it into the universe and say, it's positive and I'm going to get positive and I don't have to worry about anything. You're all good. You're on a good track. You just need to keep reminding yourself that, yes, you are worthy of what is about to come in. Because worthiness and positivity come hand in hand. And eventually all these cards will reverse and become upright. You just have to keep working on it. But you'll be fine. I love you. I hope you're all going to have a great weekend and have a great full new moon period to the next full moon. We'll talk to you later and enjoy. Bye.